Hello and welcome to HBM's Crypto-Corner for Wednesday, September 23rd, 2020. We have several things to talk about, so let's get started. A Nessie skeptic from Inverness believes he spotted the Loch Ness Monster. Long-distance walker is convinced he captured the shadowy shape of the Loch Ness Monster while hiking between Fort Augustus and Invermoriston. And here's a photograph. Could that possibly be Nessie? He described himself as a lifelong Nessie skeptic. Didn't wish to be identified, apparently. So, you've heard the old saying, seeing is believing. Apparently this guy now believes. That's, of course, assuming what he saw was Nessie. Which we can only assume at this point. I mean, it's an interesting photograph. But we still don't have that hard proof. Social media can sometimes be a blessing, but then again, sometimes it can also be a curse. It's a double-edged sword. And social media, a post about an alleged Sasquatch sighting in Wisconsin apparently is false. There was a bulletin floating around with DNR and U.S. Forest Service logos on it, stating that there have been recent Sasquatch sightings around the Kettle Moraine State Forest. The post warns campers to keep a close lookout for any sightings. But it's been declared fake. All official DNR alerts can be found on their website, and apparently this is not one of their alerts. I guess you can just slap anybody's logo on an alert and make it seem legit. Apparently that's what some practical joker did. They just slapped a couple of labels on to a fake alert. What some people won't do. And then there's a controversy coming out of Nebraska about an alleged flag. Well, the flag is not alleged. The flag is real. An American flag, supposedly braided by by Sasquatch. The flag has been displayed at the Bigfoot Museum, the Bigfoot Crossroads of America Museum in Nebraska. And Harriet McFeely feels that there's a possibility that Sasquatch braided the flag. I have to put up. I would have to put up a big old X to doubt, as Sinatra would say. Like I said, I think I reported on this last week. And this, I don't know, I'm very skeptical of the possibility that a Sasquatch braided a flag. Braided an American flag. Unless you actually see the Sasquatch do it, you can't say one way or the other. And, I mean, I've met Miss McFeely. She's a nice lady, but, you know, I don't think her critical thinking skills were put to the test on this one. She immediately jumped to conclusions. I mean, some sick vandal could have done this. There's no proof that the Sasquatch did it. None. None at all. I think it's ridiculous to say, well, yes, the Sasquatch did this, without actually having seen it do it or documented it. But I suppose it takes all kinds of people to run this world. Finally, a sad note. Florida cryptozoologist Scott Marlowe has passed away. He was 66, studied anthropology at Florida Keys Community College. I didn't know Scott very well. He seemed to be a nice fellow. And I mean, it's unfortunate that he's passed away. I don't even think he and I ever communicated with each other. And it's unfortunate. I wish we had. Made several television appearances, as you can see. And he wrote a few books as well. It's always sad when somebody passes away. And it's unfortunate to see this. So, R.I.P. Scott. Hopefully you have found the answers you were looking for where you are now. Now, I said this was the final story. Actually, there is one other final story. As Columbo would say, there is just one more thing. There is a new book that's coming out soon. It's called the Boggy Creek Case Book by Lyle Blackburn, with assistance from Jerry Hestan. And that should be a really good book. Now, Lyle does not have it available for pre-order just yet on his website, monstrobizarro.com. But once it's ready, I'm sure he'll have it available for pre-order. That should be an excellent book, as all of Lyle's books are. And I'm certainly looking forward to it. And that's going to do it for this week. I want to thank you very much for tuning in. You guys are the heart of the show. And if there is any late breaking news, of course, I will come and discuss it. But until next week, y'all be good or be good at it. This is May-HBM's Crypto Corner.